seatbelts, everyone, because both of these teams love to run it up and down the floor. I know Richard and I have ours harnessed in and ready to go.
Oh, I love these kind of high-energy games. This is definitely going to be a fast-paced game. Get ready for a track meet.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Mike Levine on the wing. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan, and it's Ball in at the point.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard. I just pray for him to stay healthy.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Brooklyn. DeRozan passes to White. Kicks to Vucevic. Misses the three. Brooklyn with the ball. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And they get it back. And stolen by Jake. Over in the corner, Dudley. Here's Clutch with an average of around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been a constant for them. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. The general. Good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
DeRozan for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, guess what? DeMar DeRozan with another and one, finishing it off. That takes a strong physical and mental game.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
Now here's Shea, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Right side, Levine. The shake, and it's Vucevic in the corner. And the Bulls, another three.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now here's Dudley. 8 points his last outing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closer. Dishes a 2 to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Dudley. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pass to Clutch. Here's the general. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Primetime. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Brooklyn, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Chicago, right now they're 5 spots below them.
And right now for Brooklyn, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And the shot goes in. Primetime's got 8 points.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Ball up top. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, White. Here's the pass to Vucevic. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. And you look at Clutch, 5th in the NBA. Very crafty player.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Shot clock at 3. LaVine, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Over the course of his career, LaVine has grown into just an absolute lethal shooter. And the mid-range, that's a huge part of it.
Here's prime time, coming off a solid outing against Miami. And it's good, 2 points. 10 points for him.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Ball. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the games start. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
The first one falls.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. Here's Schultz. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Bulls trail by 4. Pass the ball. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. He kicks it to Williams. There's 1:54 left in the first. Back to Ball. Outside, White. It's Chicago with another bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Brooklyn, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for White. And it's Carter in for Lonzo Ball. Now here is Carter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Inside, Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Here's prime time. 10 points for him. A fader. And that one is good. Prime time's got 12.
He can't miss.
Bulls trail by 5. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the general. Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. LaVine can't hit. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. The general passes to prime time. Here's Clutch, defended by Carter. Shot clock at 6. Here's prime time.
Oh, my! Nice finish.
Nice jam.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so it's Brooklyn, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Brooklyn.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Bulls trail by 9. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Dosunmu is out there with Carter, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Here's Primetime, defended by Carter. Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got the lead back up to 9 now for Brooklyn. Pass to DeRozan. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Craig's checked in. Here's DeRozan. It's deflected. Here's Clutch. He's got 8. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Dudley's shot is good.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Bulls trail by 13. Passes it to DeRozan. Back to Carter. Brooklyn with the rebound. Shea's got his 5th rebound in this one. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something.
For Chicago, Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond, and Ball subbed in for Torrey Craig. Brooklyn on defense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Ball. Clutch, good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Ball with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before, teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. Light comes in for Carter. LaVine wide open. And the Bulls, another 3.
3 points. And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. Their three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Here's Schultz. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Ball kicks to White. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has proven to be a threat to score whenever he has it. When he's feeling it, boy, the D is going to be in for a long night.
Here's Schultz. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Vucevic.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Brooklyn shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Bulls trail by 16. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's LaVine. Last game with 30 points. Crosses over. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
The General. Good. The General's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And the Bulls call timeout here. Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
And looking now at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there. Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Raptors in Toronto. The pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining first half.
And here's LaVine. Out to the right wing. Right side, Ball. Great look there, but off target. Brooklyn leading by 20. 1:41 left in the first half. Here's primetime, and he jams it with authority.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Ball. He's got 12. Kicks it to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Bean passes to Vucevic. Over Dudley. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Primetime goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Here's Clutch, light covering. 17 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Lane. Fires the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Knocked loose and stolen by Jay. Deflects the pass, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Brooklyn ahead, opening up a huge gap. A chance now to send it over to David.